Hi, this is Tracy from Gift Basket Appeal, and today we're going to be making a U-fold card using the Summer Fun 1 stamp set from Mindless Crafting. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is gather some papers that you like with some pretty patterns. Don't be intimidated by all these little strips of paper. This is all going to come together. I'm going to take it step by step for you. What you're going to need is this larger cardstock, which is going to serve as my card base, and you can use whatever colors you want for your base. You can match everything, you can like mix up the colors and make it look real fun. It's just up to you. So this is cut 8 inches by 4 1/4. So that's the first step you want to do, and then everything else will come together. I'm going to make sure that you have the measurements for every strip of paper. That'll be in the description box below this video. And so I'm going to take the base, the 8 inch by 4 1/2 inch paper, and I'm going to score it at different points. So I'm going to score this at 1 1/4. I'm just taking, this is my score pal I'm using. 1 1/4, and then I'm going to move over to 2 1/2, and you can do this with a ruler also if you don't have a scoreboard. So 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 5 1/2, and you notice I'm taking my time because I really want you to get this, because once you have this part together, everything else comes together. And 6 3/4. Okay, and if you want, you can use a ruler and just kind of bend it also. Put the ruler up to the edge and just bend it. So that's just another idea. So once you're finished scoring this area here, you're just going to kind of bend that up. And you're going to bend this part back. So you have that. And just on the other side, bend this up. And then bend this part back. And this is what you should have. Okay, so that's going to help have your card stand up. Now you get to decorate everything. And if this is not a good crease, you can actually use your little tool to kind of make really good creases on there. But it's already coming together. Okay, so now this is where your smaller pieces of paper come in. This is what's called a bridge, and so that's going to go across here, so we won't need that right now, but you'll see that later on. Just bear with me. You've got the inside part here, and then these smaller pieces, which I did not cut all the way. Let's see. These are going to have to fit on here. So these should actually be, let's see. This should be, for the pattern paper, you're going to cut 1 inch by 4 inches. So we need to go ahead and cut those to 4 inches. No worries. Sometimes you forget that one little step. So I'm just going to cut these down real quick. I could probably just do all of them. I think I got a real sharp blade in here. But I'll make sure you have all the measurements so you don't have to worry about doing that. It's all figured out. Just follow all the steps. So I want to make this easy enough for you to understand. Okay, so like I was saying, this is going to be right here. So each part is going to have its own little decoration, which I thought would be nice. But I also, before I even glue it down, I want to give it a little bit of a border for each of these, like a little bit of a black border. So I'm going to use some of my black paper. And I'm just eyeballing this. I'm not going to really measure it. I know, right? And let me just show you how I'm going to do this. I'll just do it for one and then I'll go ahead and do all the others. Just kind of lining that up just to give it a really tiny edge there. Just like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut the little piece off, just leaving that little bit of a black border. I just feel like it'll add something else to it. So now it makes it stand out even more. It just gives it a little bit more. So look at that. I really like the way that looks. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and glue everything down. So let's go ahead and start with the middle piece here. And you see how that black border really makes it stand out? Just gives it a little bit more. So yeah, just do what you like. If you want to add that border around there, you can. If not, don't worry about it. Now I had seen this card being done by a lot of other crafters, and I saw some on Pinterest, and I said, you know what? It's one of those cards I always wanted to try, but just never got around to it. So I thought that y'all would want to see something like this. And the nice thing is, once you have this part down, all the decorating comes into place. So you'll be wanting to make a bunch of these. So see how that is? And this is perfect for summer. Put that down there. Line that up. So once you get all the papers cut out, everything falls into place. Okay. Just want to make sure I got my creases there. Look how cute that looks. Okay, and one more. So I want you to see every step, because once you get it, I think this is going to be one of those cards you want to make for any occasion. Okay, and look how that looks already. Look at everything. I just pulled some of my papers in that, you know, kind of random papers, saw what looked good together, and then I just went ahead and put them on to my card. Okay, so I definitely want that ice cream truck on this one. I think that would be really fun to use. And so let's go ahead and use that. Adorable and fun to color also. Let's go ahead and get some, ink this up. Trying to ink my hands there. Okay, so I'm just going to bring my stamp to the image. I'm going to stamp it out. And I like to stamp more than one image, so just always like to have an extra. This ice cream truck is so fun. And I'll keep the camera rolling so you can see how I color this in. Okay, let's go ahead and add some color to this. Let's try for something very light colored. Let's see. How about either a blush pink or maybe even a blush yellow colored truck? I think that will be fun. Well, actually, you know what? My awning is going to be like this green color. So maybe like a really light, this green and blue, maybe a really light blue color. I think that'll be fun. And so just have fun with it, coloring this in. And I'm going to be fussy cutting this, so you can do whatever you want with this. And look at that. And you got a lot of space to color. So that's the nice thing. Lots of space to color this in. And I don't have to stay within the lines here, do I? Because I'm going to be cutting it out anyway. So many little parts to this. Look how cute that is. All right, and so let's color in our ice cream. And of course, the cone needs to be cone colored. All right, and let's see. We're going to put the top. Got our other little ice cream here. Let's add some yellow in there. Pretty easy to color this in. And of course, for the awning, we're going to do some of the green. And we'll alternate on that. See, nothing fancy here. Okay. And let's see. Maybe going a little bit darker on here with the blue. Right around here. Give it a little bit of an outline. See all these little details. And this is just me. This is my coloring. Nothing perfect. Okay, I think we're good here. So that's just how I would color that in. So now I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this, and then we'll come back and start putting everything else together. Okay, so we have our ice cream truck cut out, and I went ahead and cut out the awnings. This stamp set does have the awning on it, and I will post where you could buy this on our Mindless Crafting website. And so look at how adorable that is. And I'm going to take one of the sentiments, either enjoy your summer. Oh, I might do be cool, so I'm not sure yet. So decisions, everything is so super cute. But I will put everything below in the description. So now this piece right here is actually what's called the bridge part. And that's going to be glued onto here later on once I'm finished decorating. But I've got this piece here so it wouldn't look so plain. I'm going to just cover it. And all I did was, I have the measurements for the part that's called the bridge section. It's actually 1 1¼ by 5½ just so that you know. So it should look like that when you're done with it. But I will have the measurements for everything below. As long as you follow the measurements, you'll be okay. Okay, so I'm just gluing that down. That's going to be my little bottom piece to go here. So look how that's coming together. Okay, so for this, I want the awning to go like right around here. All right, and then I want to layer it. So let's see, we're gonna need some mounting tape to layer that also. So we're gonna have the first one just kind of flat. Put that flat right here. Let's see, right around here, because I want that other one to be up here. So one here. And then I want another one right above here to give it a little bit of a layered look. Look how cool that looks. If you do not have these fussy cut scissors, cutter bees, that's one of my favorite tools. You'll see me use those in a lot of videos. So this is one of those cards that you don't rush through. Just take your time, relax, and have fun. Don't get frustrated. Pick out some pretty papers and just have a ball with it. And I'm just adding a little bit of this on here just because. And I'm just putting this right on top there so it has that 3D effect. Look how cool that is. See, sometimes you never know what's possible until you get started, right? Okay, so let me just make sure. I want to make sure that this, when I put this on, there's enough room for me to put a sentiment in here. But I also want my truck to be like right there. Look how cool that looks. My ice cream truck. Yeah. And I'm going to need some cones also. So we'll see. Put some cones on here, on the side panels there. Okay, so it's all coming together. Just talking it through. Okay, let's go ahead and stamp out Enjoy Your Summer. And these stamps are really, really durable. I like the fact that they stamp out really clear, and you'll notice that in the not only these stamps but our other ones as well. Okay, so you're just seeing every little step that I'm doing on here. Enjoy your summer. What a great teacher card too, right? Card for a teacher. Enjoy your summer. Someone's going on vacation. Something so simple. Simple sentiment, right? I want this to go right in the center there. I was going to do Be Cool, but then I decided I better go ahead and do this one. Okay. And that's going to need a black border on it. Okay, so I already put that on that black border. I thought it would look better. And I already added my mounting tape. So rather than lay it flat in there, I think it'll be nicer when it's mounted. I'm just going to put that right there. And so you see how that's coming together already? Oh, I'm loving that. Okay, so we need some ice cream. And so if I'm going to decorate this, I want to decorate this part here. This part right here. See how that is? And the reason why is because I'm going to glue this down. So I want to make sure that I have enough space to decorate these. So let's see. 1 and 1. Let's get a lighter color. Make this a waffle cone, which is one of my favorites. Super easy to color, and I'm going to be fussy cutting these. Can't have summer without ice cream, right? So I hope this is giving you some inspiration. I hope the instructions are easy enough so that you can just kind of move smoothly through it. Like I said, get the paper. I have all the measurements for you in the description box. Cut the papers first and then start putting the card together. That. I'm going to do 2 and 2. Maybe they'll fit on there, I'm not sure. But I'm sure I'm having fun coloring this in. Okay, so let's see what colors we got in our truck here. Do some sherbet looking ice cream, maybe some strawberry, right? I love it. When I design these stamps, I try to make it so that they're easy to color in. This coloring should be fun and relaxing. Okay. And let's a little bit of a cherry on top of that, right? And how about maybe right here will be chocolate. And a little bit of strawberry, right? Look how fun that looks. And what about some sherbet, right? Just tying in the colors here. Look how fun that looks. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. Okay, so our cones are all cut out. Let's go ahead and glue those on. Look how adorable that is. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it right on here. And I want to make sure I have enough room. So when I put my bridge part on, that little bridge section at the bottom, you want to make sure that you have enough room for that. And I think it's going to be good. Okay, and I'm just going to glue this part right here. Move that down just a little bit there. Still want to have some room for this one here. I think that'll work. Let's see. I think I'm going to put it here because I already want to glue that. I'm going to add something right there. So let me just show you what I'm going to do. Okay, right there. And let me just make sure that's going to fit perfect. Okay, so I glued this down a little bit too high up here, but I didn't have enough room to fit this one, so I put it right there. But I'm going to come with another idea. And so let's see, I'm going to create a small little awning area. Let me just show you. It's nice when you make these little happy accidents because it allows you to create something else, right? So let's see what happens with this. It might work, it might not, but I just wanted to at least show you. Okay, and let's put that there. This is so cute. Okay, you can always make adjustments to your stuff whenever you have a little opportunity to increase your creativity, right? As Bill always says. Okay, so I'm going to just cut this here. Right there, look at that. I'm going to cut this part off right along here. Just kind of lining it up so I can see. See if it fits. There's that fussy cutting again, right? Just add a little bit of color there. So I'm just making this up as I go. Mindless crafting, right? Okay, so once we put this right along here, just that little bit, I could actually cut that little extra piece off. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just cutting it down so I have enough. I'm going to glue it right on there. Problem solved. So I'm utilizing every little bit of space here. And look at that. Now you've got a nice little awning right there. Okay, now, here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to glue it on here, right? So this part is going to glue right there. So I'm going to add my glue here. Still haven't forgotten about that ice cream truck yet. And I made a practice card first to see how it would turn out, and I instantly fell in love with this card. Okay, let's put some right here. You're going to put glue on both sides. We can lay that flat for now. And I hope you really give this a try because it's really fun. And the possibilities for creating are endless. Look at that, how it stands up. Isn't that super cute? And so now what you could do is you could also decorate that side if you want. You can decorate inside of there with more stuff on it. Look how that lays flat. So if you want to mail this, right, you can still mail this card. And then it stands up like that. So now I'm going to take my ice cream truck and I'm going to add my ice cream truck right there. It gives it a nice effect. Isn't that adorable? And it has enjoy your summer. Look at that. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit along this part here. Right there, and glue it down. Still want to see my sentiment though. Oh my goodness, how adorable is that? Alright, you can lay this flat. That's how your card closes, and that's how it opens. Look at that. So you can use any of your stamp sets to create a card like this. If I want to add more ice cream cones to this, I would probably add them in here. But I think this looks super adorable. So this is what the whole stamp set looks like. Now I could go ahead and use some of my stuff to add some shine to this. Let's see. Oh, I could use some stickles. Let's see if I have my diamond stickles, stardust stickles. Let's see. Oh, I got my diamond stickles. I love this. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some shine to this. I got to let this dry though once I put it on here. But if I want to add a little bit of shine, look, I'm going to make the window look like it's shiny. Add my diamond stickles to this. Just to give it a little bit more. Maybe you can do some of these. Alright, add something to it. So you can really have a lot of fun with this. And then that ice cream, let's see. I can use my Glam Pink stickles and add to this just to make it look really fun, right? You can do polka dots on them too. But you want to give this a little bit of time to dry. So you want to give this a little bit of time to dry. I will definitely post pictures at the end along with all the measurements. Take your time with this card. There's no rush in crafting, right? Just relax. I will also put the link to our store. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. Super fun. I'll put the link to my store in the description box as well. And I hope this inspired you. And I will see you real soon. Bye.